We all know that the infants are the fastest learner because they follow the method of learning by doing. Hence, being new to this technology, we can think ourselves as infant and apply the similar learning approach. In this session, we will set up our own demo environment to apply whatever we have learned so far for deeper understanding. Hello everyone, this is Atmaram and welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well and ready to start hands-on. So without causing any delay, let's get started. To proceed with the Docker proof of concepts and hands-on, we will have to first create our compute environment based on the architecture that we discussed in previous sessions. That will require at least two nodes. One is the dev node and the other one is the prod node. But at present, I have only system, that is my physical laptop. Hence, I will have to convert my normal system into virtualized system so that I can have multiple virtual systems created and allocated the desired capacity for the further deployments. To do so, I have downloaded my VirtualBox, which is a free to use type 2 hypervisor. VirtualBox installation process is very simple. We just need to execute the exe file with administrative privilege and the installation will be completed with the standard process that we follow. Just because I have already installed the VirtualBox, I am not going to repeat the process again, so I am going to cancel it. To save time, I have already created a virtual machine and installed CentOS 7 as an operating system on it. But still I will show you how to create a virtual machine for your further reference. For that, we just need to open the VirtualBox manager or console and then click on new. And we need to enter the system name that we want to give. We need to choose the operating system that we want to run on top of the virtual machine we are going to create and the mode of the operating system, which is, for me it is 64-bit. Then we need to define the memory size, which is 512 MB by default. I am not going to change it. Let it be the default because it is the test system only. And that's all. We need to define the storage capacity and all, and then the system is created. Now let's try to optimize it further. Because as I said, a virtual machine contains the exactly same characteristics of its own physical compute. And physical compute carries its own CPU, memory, RAM, network interfaces. Let's see whether this virtual machine is also having those specifications or not. As you can see, in system configuration, I have one motherboard just like my physical system. Certain devices, which is floppy, I'm not going to use this of course, optical devices, hard drives and network interface. My system is having total of 16 GB of RAM. Out of 16 GB, I am going to give 512 MB of memory to this particular virtual machine. Similarly, for the processor also, my system is having 4 CPU. Out of 4, I am going to give 1 CPU to this particular system. And then there are many drivers of course like display, audio, network, etc. And then I need to define the storage also. As you can see, out of whatever storage that I have, I am giving 8 GB to this particular virtual machine. Similarly, the network interfaces card that we want to have, we can have one or more network interfaces card on the system that we are going to use. Now we need to define the bootable media, because by default, whenever we create new system, it is going to be empty system. It does not have any operating system in it. So to do so, we need to give the path of any bootable media, which is ISO file of my CentOS 7. We just need to choose that particular file location and then we are sorted. We just need to save the configurations and click on start the system. The moment you start the system, it is going to follow the exactly same standard process of installation of any Linux operating system, including CentOS 7 also. I'm not going to repeat this entire installation to save time. But as you can see, the installation process is very straightforward. We just need to click on install and the installation process will begin. Now just because I already have my CentOS system ready, I'm not going to perform this entire installation. I'm going to cancel it. Now just because it is a test system, we are going to delete it. We don't need this system anymore. Now, as we discussed in the diagram, we need two nodes. One is the prod node and one is the dev node. What we are going to do is the base system that we have created, which is VirtualBox with certain specification, including the operating system of CentOS 7. We are going to clone it to the new system. We will give a name like dev node and click on next and clone. This is the advantage of having virtual environment, because we can create our virtual machine with the required specification and operating system, and then we can keep on cloning the same machine to the multiple systems without repeating the process of creation and installation again and again. Now as you can see, my new node got created. In next session, we'll use this node to install the Docker components to make our Dockerized environment ready for further proof of concepts. For your easy reference, I have added links to download the VirtualBox CentOS 7 ISO file and also the VM specification in the video description box. That's all for the day. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you find it useful, please encourage us with your comments, likes, shares and subscriptions. Thanks for joining. Stay tuned for more videos.